Hey Sagittarius, I hope this season is treating you well. I can't believe, as a little part of this stone sheds. A lot of rocks wanted to be in your reading. Anyway, as a fellow Sag, I cannot believe we are now in Scorpio season and making our way into Sag season. So I feel like, I don't use this deck very often, but I feel like using the Wildwood Tarot for you guys. It's interesting now that I'm thinking about it. Who knows if any of those cards will come up, but in this deck there are a lot of actual archers, and then the symbolism of the bow and arrow is part of the deck. So getting a little chills. No wonder I felt like I had to use this deck for you guys. And then we have a horse come out. That's the Knight of Stones, which is like the Knight of Pentacles. Sorry, I started having this weird clearing my throat thing just before I started this reading. So this is going to be a what's up with your person reading for, the remainder of October and into November. Take it as it resonates. It's only for a few people, so it's a general reading. So take it if it's for you. Don't try and force anything to fit. You'll know. And if it is for you, if you really feel it, the extended often reads like a personal reading. Wow. This is pretty powerful. This person is making, oh God, I've been getting so many songs lately. And I think this one came up in a different reading sometime in the last month or so, month or two maybe. And I don't know if it was for Sag, it was for someone, but I'm making my way back to you. That old, with the burning love inside, that kind of thing. But it's more that I'm making my way back to you feeling, and I'm making my way back home to myself. So this person is in the Knight of Pentacles energy right now. In this deck, it is a little bit faster moving, but still slow and steady and practical as well. Very grounded. They are trying to find their inner compass right now. It's like there's a bit of darkness before the dawn. Again, I'm getting chills. Wow. So, this may also be very indicative of this Scorpio season. A lot's going to come up for people during Scorpio season and during the Venus retrograde. And then it's like this Nine of Bows, 10 of Stones, and the World. So we'll talk about that in a second. But first we have that pole star in reverse. So it feels like this person, part of the reason that they're moving slowly and maybe very kind of deliberate when it comes to the relationship with you. Also remember, sometimes this is about you. Like sometimes people come to the reading and they go, wait, that wasn't my person, that was me. And it's like, if you're really connected, then sometimes the message is for you, is about you. So take it if that's appropriate too. But there's this desire to move forward, but this deliberateness, and part of the slowness is wanting to find that inner compass. They don't feel steadily connected with that inner compass right now. And that faith that things are really working out. So they are, I look at the star as well as a card of healing for me. Oftentimes the moon is a card of healing as well. I think during this time they're going to be seeing a lot of things about themselves. Some of it may not be easy, but it's going to give them even a bit more respect for themselves. I don't know if you saw my cat there in the background. And traditionally this Nine of Bows or the Nine of Wands, which has been showing up in different decks and a fair amount of readings, is about this slow and steady movement as well. It's determination, and here there is determination along with self-respect, and it feels like this, just kind of this care for everything that they're doing and this carefulness in everything that they're doing, because they want to build a strong foundation. They want to create and feel a sense of home that's very tangible. And part of this, like I said, is also this returning home to themselves. They've had a lot of self-doubt in the past. They've even had doubt in this connection, but this really feels like so much about their journey. And if it's right for you to become closer, and I mean, some of you might be already together, but they're like, this person has had I'm hearing like certain walls up. If it's right for you to come closer, then that will be the outcome of them. I don't know if you can hear my dog snoring, but my dog is snoring. Of them coming closer to themselves. And then we have the world. So this is absolutely a cycle that's completing. And, you know, we have the 9 of bows and then the 10 of bows. And this could have been upside down or right side up. So we're just going to talk about it. You know, I feel that with the possibility of it being upside down is just more highlighting that it's been a challenge to let go of what needs to be let go of. And it's like part of that process is being able to let go and move on, move forward, like as in move on from challenging things in the past, or I don't feel like it's move on from you in general terms, just this move on from the things that keep one apart from self. Like that's what they're seeing is like, oh wait, where is my inner compass? My energy has been focused too much out here and pleasing other people, and I lost sight of this this inner awareness and this inner truth. And this time period is about them really reconnecting with that and really also prioritizing. I mean, here we do have someone who has a bow and arrow and really getting in touch with what they really want and going for that. And they want to feel at home again within themselves. They want to feel at home again in connection with you, most likely. And, you know, they want to bring a cycle into completion. They want to find a sense of fulfillment where they know, I feel like in a way they've kind of had one foot in one world, one foot in another. And that can mean different things for different people, different energies, but it's like for once and for all, they're going to learn how to commit to themselves. And that's a big deal. Some people never do. And when we really commit to who we are, everything else falls into place. I'm going to just turn, for now, I'm going to turn all of these right side up. We'll talk about the fact that they, we had some reversals, but I don't feel like it's right to read them, all of those in reverse. I always just listen to my guidance there. I'll go into all of this some more in the extended. Wow. Wow. So we have the Page of Vessels, which is like the Page of Cups, the Five of Stones, which in this deck is Endurance. And this does feel like it's been, ooh, chills again, a long haul for them. We have the Seer, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Vessels. We end up having the King of Wands here, which also could be you. The Two of Vessels. Oh no, sorry, that's the King of Swords. This could be you. The Page of Bows, the Page of Wands, the Six of Arrows or the Six of Swords, and then that King of Arrows, which is like the King of Swords. This to me feels like the final decision to move on. And considering like one of these cards could have been reversed, it's that, you know, the challenges that come with making the decision to move on from the old, to be able to return home, to be able to really have a new beginning with this Fool here. That's now underlying everything, is that complete fresh start. So I'm getting chills again. We have the beginning and the end, you know, we have the full circle here. And hey, Mr. Ren. I'm sorry, baby. Hey, buddy. No. Sorry, guys. One thing is he occasionally gets allergies. That's better, but he's also an older dog and he has a hip that sometimes bothers him a bit, and when it does, he licks it, but it's not good for him to lick it. So the challenges of having older pets. I wouldn't trade him for the world, though. For those of you who don't know him or know of him, I adopted him a year ago from a shelter and been pretty much rehabilitated him in a lot of ways over the last year. And then at the same time, when you have an older dog, part of it is also just giving them the best quality of life for as long as you have them. Anyway, I love him. So yeah, there's also this, with all of these cups, there's an opening to emotion. There's an opening to feeling this connection with someone else. And again, with it potentially coming up reversed, to me, it also just speaks of the fears that come up around that still. But it doesn't feel huge. It feels like this person their walls are coming down. They're dropping lots of weight they used to carry, and this allows them to see more clearly through their heart. The journey is not easy. You know, these two cards in lots of ways are about perseverance and about challenge. But they're seeing themselves, they're seeing life and love more and more clearly through this time. So I'll get into these a little bit more in the extended. Maybe I'll see what else is under there, but mostly I might talk a little bit more about this, clarify this a little bit more, and then pull specific messages from their heart and soul to you, pull specific guidance for you, and then other messages from oracle decks and such as I feel. It's interesting, different decks were very much calling to you guys or for you guys. And in the extended, I don't think I've ever pulled from the Rumi Oracle yet. I mean, I've had this deck forever, but in the extended readings, I don't think I have. And that is just like, Sag needs a Rumi Oracle card. So I'm going to pull one of those at the very end. I love you guys so much. And if you're feeling it and you want to go deeper, the link will be below for the extended. And if you want to go really deep, you can always connect with me at healertararose.com for a one-on-one. Also, like find me elsewhere, follow me elsewhere, or sign up for my mailing list, because YouTube went down recently and it's good to have other ways to connect. That was really, that was like so not surprising in a way, but I want to be able to stay connected with you guys. So love you so much. Bye.